Welcome in, CA fans, to this edition of CA Hoops Weekly presented by Under Armour. I'm Bobby Broyles along with Rob Washburn as we get you ready for the madness coming up this week. A very exciting time, not just for the CA, Rob, but for all of college basketball.
Yeah, there's no better time in college basketball than the month of March. The CA Men's Basketball Championship was tremendous as 5 of the first 8 contests were decided by 4 points or less, and then the title game went to overtime for the first time since 2005. UNCW and Hofstra staged an outstanding championship game with the Seahawks rallying from a 12-point deficit to win their first CA title since 2006 and 5th overall. Now, both of those teams, along with Towson, will try to make some noise nationally in the postseason.
We begin with the NIT first round on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock on ESPN3 as Hofstra, the 5th seed, will travel to our nation's capital to take on 4th seed George Washington out of the Atlantic 10 Conference.
Yeah, this is a very good matchup between 2 quality teams who both feel like they should be playing in the NCAA tournament. The Pride and Colonials are experienced squads that start 3 seniors, like to push the pace and can really score the ball, but they do it a little bit differently. For Hofstra, it all starts at the point with CA Player of the Year Wanye Green, who leads the team in scoring and is among the nation's leaders in assists. Wing Amin Tanksley was outstanding in the CA tournament, averaging better than 23 points over the final 2 games, and Brian Bernardi and Denton Kuhn are double-digit scorers with 3-point range. The key for Hofstra, though, is sophomore double-double machine Rokas Gustis, who contributed 18 points and a tournament record 23 rebounds in the championship game against UNCW. GW has a lot of size up front, and he's going to need to stay out of foul trouble and help keep the Colonials from dominating the boards. Now, GW starts 4 players who are 6'6" or taller, and their top 3 scorers are all in the front court. Forwards Patricio Garino and Tyler Cavanaugh were both second-team All-A10 selections, and center Kevin Larson recorded 11 double-doubles. The Pride's going to have to neutralize the side and allow their guards to score in transition.
Now let's turn our attention to Thursday afternoon at 12:15 on CBS as 13th seed UNCW takes on 4th seeded Duke out of the ACC in the first round of the NCAA tournament from Providence, Rhode Island. The CA has had some success versus the Blue Devils in the past. What will the Seahawks have to do for this to happen again, Rob?
Yeah, the last time a CA team faced Duke in the NCAA tournament was 2007 when VCU knocked off the Blue Devils 79-77 on Eric Maynor's last-second jumper. Now, while that game will have nothing to do with what happens on Thursday, I really believe UNCW has what it takes to give Duke a battle. Now, this game features 2 of the top scoring offenses in the nation, with Duke averaging 81.5 points per game and UNCW averaging 79 points per game. So you have to believe this contest will be played at a very fast pace. The Seahawks have a very deep team with a lot of different weapons, and 6 different players have led them in scoring over the past 6 games. UNCW will need quality play from its All-CA guards, Chris Flemings and Denzel Ingram, but they also got strong performances from point guards Craig Ponder and Jordan Talley during the run in Baltimore, and they've received improved contributions from their front court. Now, Duke's the defending national champion, and they have a pair of All-America caliber players in the backcourt in sophomore Grayson Allen and freshman Brandon Ingram, who combine for better than 38 points per game. However, the Duke Blue Devils basically play a 6-man rotation. Now, we saw in all 3 games of the CA tournament the way that UNCW's pressure defense was able to eventually wear opponents down in the second half. If the Seahawks are able to score the ball and set up the press, I think they can cause some problems for the Blue Devils.
Yes, indeed. And rounding out the group of CA postseason teams is Towson, which will face Oakland University out of the Horizon League in the quarterfinals of the inaugural Vegas 16 tournament on March 28th. The game will tip at 9 p.m. Eastern Time and can be seen on the CBS Sports Network.
Yeah, it's the second postseason appearance in the past 3 years for the Tigers, and it's a great reward after a 20-win season. The game features 2 teams with contrasting styles as Towson brings its hard-nosed defense and ability to dominate the backboards against an Oakland team that leads the nation in scoring with better than 86 points per game. The Tigers feature a pair of All-CA standouts in William Madalamoto and Mike Marcel, while the Golden Grizzlies are led by a dynamic senior point guard in Kate Felder, who averages better than 24 points and 9 assists per game.
CASports.com will have all the information you need regarding links to live stats, video, and audio coverage from the postseason.
You can also continue to follow the league on Facebook and Instagram by searching CA Sports. We're also on Twitter at CA Basketball using the hashtag CA Hoops.
Rob, looking forward to seeing if the CA can make some magic happen again in March.
Yeah, the conference has developed a reputation for success in the postseason. Let's hope that tradition continues.
That's all from us today. Enjoy March Madness.